Latto, did you really think you was the only girl that he was cheating on with? Ooh, honey, some of these girls can be so slow. You know he didn't even show up to her baby shower. Yeah, honey, I was just reading this here at another blogger site. 21 Savage, a no show at the baby shower. Yeah. Honey, she is so slow. Why would you even have a baby with this man? You could have a whole man to yourself and a better looking man at that. Them kids. You ain't think about the genetics. I don't understand, but you know what? These girls, they like to be dogged out. So if you guys did not know, 21 Savage, he is married, but he got Lotto pregnant. He's always hot and like he on a down low. He on a down low with her. And ladies, this is how I guess gay men is. They feel like Lotto, gay men and transgenders, they know how to relate to each other because their man is ashamed of them. Yeah, so this is another down low situation. But you see, she making it work. So is the gays and so is the trans. But I got a video right here and they're talking about he got another woman pregnant. I'm not surprised. What else do you expect when it comes to these rappers? You know they're not faithful, okay? So I don't know what's wrong with her. She gotta love herself, and it's sad because she don't love herself. All right, so let's look at this video I got. Let me know if you guys like the reactions. I do. We at Juicy Leaks TV. I'm your girl, Gigi Medici. I love you guys so much. I do. All right, so get these likes up. I really appreciate it. So let's see what's going on with Lotto.
Y'all, Latto is getting humiliated big time, and it's nasty. She really stood 10 toes behind 21 Savage, defended him, claimed him, even moved like she was the main just for another woman to pop out pregnant by him at the same time. And not just any woman either.
Stupid.
We're talking about the same stripper tied to that whole club situation that already had Latto getting dragged all over the internet. Y'all remember how Latto tried to downplay that drama? Yeah, that didn't go away. It just came back worse, and she's losing her mind over it. Meanwhile, his actual wife, Kiana Joseph, is watching all of this play out and low-key enjoying every second of it. No yelling, no drama, just quiet, petty, and perfectly timed reactions. And y'all want to know what makes it even crazier? 21.
I just want to say this is gross. They're all sharing D. Ladies, love yourself. You shouldn't have to share D. Y'all all sharing the same D. And y'all okay with that because you don't love yourself clearly. It's supposed to be a relationship between you and him. Faithful, honorable. And clearly he lying in everybody's face that these girls just stupid. Which one is it? Maybe it's a little bit of both. Let's go.
Still not claiming Latto, not publicly, not directly, nothing. After everything she said, everything she did, he's moving like she's not even part of the story. So now it's looking like Latto went to war over a man just to end up right back where everyone said she was from the start. And the way this all connects is way messier than people think. Let's get into it. Okay, so it looks like things are not exactly going great for Latto. Because while we thought she was going to be out here living her best life and preparing for the arrival of her first child, she's out here fighting for her life because her man, who's not really her man, has a baby on the way with another woman. This is a hot mess, but should we really be surprised? 21 has never really claimed Latto, and the only reason we found out is that we were super nosy, and they were caught slipping a couple of times. Like the time she went and got an entire tattoo of his name behind her ear, and 21 twinned so hard that he got Latto's real name tattooed in the same way. I'm talking the same script, same red ink, and the same ear. They were even caught vacationing together last year, but for some reason, they still denied being together. Or at least 21 denied being with her. In an interview, when he was asked about her, he said, "I've been hot for a long time. I don't do all the antics and stuff. I don't got a celebrity girlfriend. I'm not finna be out everywhere. I'm not dropping music every other week. I'm not going on live talking about stuff every other week." And when we found out that he was a married man, Latto got dragged for being a side piece, but she denied being someone's side chick. She said, "I live with my man, Lon even come second. Y'all need to get off them T-pages and go touch grass. My privacy is driving you up a wall, mistress to who? Why they don't see the cars, diamonds, etc. Cause y'all know I'm spoiled to death. You all know me and you don't got it figured out like at all." Well, all the denial.
Well, you sold your soul. Yeah, you got all the materialistic things that Satan can offer you, but what about your spirit? I mean, did God really create you so you can create bastards? So you can fornicate with a man that's married? And you know it's not going to work out. Mark my words, this shit is not going to last. It's horrible. I don't know why she play herself like this, but these hoes love to get played.
Seemed to have gotten to her because the next thing we knew, she was out here pretty much confirming that 21 was her man. Not only that, but she even referred to him as her husband. Chanel, my wife. Running to these New York streets, about to go have this dinner with my husband. Oh, wait. So are you tired of people asking about you know who? No. So you're not tired of hearing about 21?
That is not her husband.
We love you, girl. The next thing we knew, there were rumors that she was pregnant with 21's baby. The rumors first started during her show in Japan, where she looked super duper pregnant. However, she denied being pregnant, saying, "I ate too much Wagyu and ramen." Well, fast forward to now, and we know that she was lying straight to our faces. Oh, but wait, because this is where the story gets super spicy. Because according to an insider, Latto is not the only one carrying 21's baby, because there's another woman also pregnant at the same time. Y'all know how there have been rumors that Latto wasn't the only woman that 21 had on the side? In fact, Latto almost got in trouble for jumping one of his side pieces, who worked as a midnight ballerina. And wouldn't you know it, it's the same woman who's pregnant again, and that's what makes it even more humiliating for Latto. She did all that only for 21 to go back to the same woman. 21 really be out here doing anything. And the way the drama started was kind of wild. And Latto knew she would end up looking bad, which is why she tried to keep it low-key for a while. When the drama first started popping off, nobody even knew that 21 Savage was involved. All people knew was that Latto had gotten into some kind of heated situation at a strip club, and the details were messy from the start. Word going around was that she rented out Magic City to shoot the video for Isa Party, which was supposed to be quick and straightforward. Go in, film, rap, and bounce. But that's not how it played out at all. Early reports claimed that Latto took the money she had thrown at the dancers with no warning. She got dragged over this, with fans calling her cheap and saying she was disrespecting strip club culture. But just when it started looking like Latto was completely in the wrong, one of the dancers, Gorgeous Doll, got on social media and changed the whole narrative. She said Latto wasn't just being cheap out of nowhere. Her wallet had actually gone missing during the shoot. Apparently, she kept asking around, trying to get whoever took it to admit it, but nobody spoke up. After a while, she got frustrated and decided she wasn't about to just take that loss, so she went back and grabbed her money herself. From her perspective, it made sense, but the dancers at Magic City were not going for that at all, and that's when things really started getting tense. And Latto wasn't trying to sit back and let people drag her name either. According to Gorgeous Doll, everything escalated pretty quickly. Instead of letting things cool off, Latto allegedly stepped in and handled it her own way. Gorgeous Doll claimed she got jumped right outside the club. Like Latto was making it clear she wasn't letting any of that slide. And to make matters worse, Gorgeous Doll claimed that she was pregnant when she got jumped, and it caused her to have a miscarriage. And according to her, Latto knew that she was pregnant, which is why she had her jumped. Apparently, the wallet situation was just a cover-up.
You saw my video, obviously. You sent the hit. But it's like, with that situation, all you did was hurt yourself more because these people on this TikTok app know that girl was pregnant. And you sent somebody to put hands on her? Nobody knew what I was going to do. Keep the baby, not keep the baby. Nobody knows what my plan was, okay? And at the end of the day, it's like, where I'm at in it, it's nobody's business. But it's like, you kind of almost took that choice from me. So it's like, now, we could have had a talk. It could have been handled. And granted, you don't owe me a conversation. I don't owe you one.
Oh, but it gets even spicier. While Gorgeous Doll hinted that there was more to the situation, she didn't go into much detail. We only know the full story because Latto slipped up and spilled the tea on herself. The whole thing unraveled when a TikToker, who had her own issues with Latto's lash tech, posted a video putting the lash tech on blast. But in the middle of her rant, she made the mistake of name-dropping Latto. And let's just say that it was a bad move. Latto wasn't about to let herself get dragged into the mess without clapping back. But in doing so, she ended up spilling a little more than she probably intended. She wrote, "Who you describing? 'Cause it's not me. Imao, get off them tea pages, you losing your marbles. Last B spoke on my man on TikTok got whooped outside the club in the A. You read that too? And the woman replied, saying I am losing my marbles while you're threatening someone on TikTok over a lash tech is a choice. Hope you heal. So she pretty much admitted that she jumped Gorgeous Doll over 21. And unfortunately, that didn't make her look good because fans clowned her hard. And that's what makes it extra humiliating to find out that not only did 21 Savage continue messing around with Gorgeous Doll, but she's pregnant by him again at the same time with Latto.
What?
Talk about a hot mess. And speaking of hot messes, y'all want to guess who's enjoying watching this drama unfold? 21's
Whoa.
wife. That's who. We're talking his actual legally married wife, Kiana. See, even though Latto has been with 21 for a hot minute, Kiana has been with him even longer. So even though Latto tried to claim that she wasn't the side chick, she was. And you could tell that it bothered her because she often threw shots at Kiana, like she did in this song, where she clowned Kiana for staying with a cheating man. Listen to what she said.
Really hurt. Fuck wrong with niggas. How you let them cheat and take them back? Must be your only nigga. I get loud just like my weed. I don't watch my tone with niggas.
So yeah, she has been moving real bold, so it's no surprise that Kiana is enjoying watching Latto get humiliated. And she knew it was coming too, because she got caught liking Latto's pregnancy reveal post. Talk about a petty revenge. And like all this isn't humiliating enough, 21 still isn't claiming Latto. Even though everyone knows at this point that the baby is his, he's still not saying anything. Even when they're photographed in the same place, he does his best to make it look like they're not together. And at this point, there's really no spinning it. Latto went all in for 21, defended him, claimed him, even crashed out behind the scenes, and still ended up looking like the one left out when it mattered most. Meanwhile, Kiana didn't have to say much at all. She just sat back, watched everything unfold, and let the situation speak for itself. And that's what really makes this hit different. It's not just the pregnancy, it's not just the drama, it's the fact that after all this time, 21 still hasn't stepped up and made anything clear. So now the question isn't even who he's with anymore. It's why Latto went this hard for a situation that was never fully hers to begin with. And what happens next now that everything's out in the open?
Woo, honey, that is a lot to contend with.